Hi sweet friends, welcome back. Today I'm super excited to share a new furniture piece that we got for our living room. I'll share a up-close look at it, we'll discuss a little hiccup that we faced, and we'll style the entire piece together. I'll also show you where the other pieces are going elsewhere in our home that this piece is replacing. So it should be a fun one, and if you're looking forward to it, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. If you're new and stopping by for the first time, I want to say hi. Thanks for joining me. My name is Amy, and if you enjoy decorating and decor shop with me, I hope you would consider subscribing before you go. I would love to have you back. All right, friends, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. I hope you enjoy. Over in this far corner here in our living room is where the new furniture piece is going. And voila! Here she is in all of her glory. This storage bookcase I found on Wayfair. It stands 75 inches by 40 inches wide and is 18 inches deep. This cabinet has a traditional style with a modern update. It's made from solid wood in a weather charcoal and dovetail gray finish, and it strikes a stately silhouette accented by crown moldings, raised paneling, and aged bronze hardware. The two framed tempered glass doors open to reveal two adjustable wood shelves and one fixed shelf. These 4 shelves will provide perfect surfaces for decorating throughout the seasons. It's also illuminated by some LED lights, which was a top-selling feature for me, which we'll discuss a little bit later. Rounding out the design, there's a wide lower drawer, great for tucking away accessories. Another awesome feature is the 4 spade feet that elevate the cabinet, giving it a more elegant look. Before we begin by adding any decor, I want to first shine and polish the glass that's within the cabinet. I'm going to grab my favorite, which is this one by the Sprayway brand, and a microfiber rag. The reason why this one is my favorite is that the solution leaves very little streaks, if any. But a tip that I have for you when cleaning your glass, try to wipe vertically on one side, and then on the opposite side, wipe horizontally. That way you'll know which side, if those pesky streaks do happen to appear, that you need to retouch. It'll save you a lot of time and headache in the long run. I love the idea of the shelves being glass. That way when the cabinet light is on, the light will be able to illuminate many of the decor items despite the layers of shelving. Now, if you have some shelves and would like additional lighting, you can always get under cabinet LED powered lights from Amazon, and those work really nice. I'll link these along with all the decor pieces that I can find links for down in the description box, just in case you're wanting some of these items for yourselves. All right, friends, so story time. So like I mentioned, we got this cabinet off of Wayfair, and I did many hours of research trying to find the perfect piece. I wanted something that was a dark finish, so I love the weather charcoal finish on the cabinet. I wanted glass doors with shelves, and then I also wanted a drawer at the bottom. I want to be able to store some of our board games in there. So I thought that this piece fit the bill perfectly, and its price was perfect on Wayfair. So this furniture piece had a white glove delivery service. And what that means is that your delivery people will bring it right into the room that you want, set it up where you want it, install the feet, maybe even the shelves, anything that needs to be screwed on or, put together. So I thought that was really, really nice. But before they left, of course, they wanted me to inspect it to make sure that it was okay. I did notice that the little handle or knob was crooked. So I'm not sure if maybe it was dropped or something hit against it. So one of the knobs is just a little bit bent. And then before they left, they wanted to check the lighting feature, which is one of the reasons I really like this cabinet as well. So the light is attached somehow to the top hinge, and it's touch sensitive. So if you touch it once, it will come on. And then if you touch it again, it will have a light, like a high light setting or a bright setting, a low setting. And then of course, if you do it 4 times, touching the hinge, it will turn it off. Well, that didn't work at all. The light didn't even come on. So I was really disappointed. And so the guy was like, okay, let me call Wayfair. We'll see what we can do for you. So they call, and of course, wouldn't you believe it, it's out of stock. So I couldn't get a replacement. So the only thing that I could do was two options: send it back, get a refund, and or keep the piece and get a discount of 20%. So I talked it over with my hubby, and Scott thinks that we can probably replace the lighting, or he can fix it for less than what the 20% discount is. So we went ahead and kept it because I just fell in love once it was delivered. So it is a little defective, but right now I was able to get it to come on. It has a reset button on the back of the light. And so I pushed that, and then I would try to turn the light on. It never does work with the hinge, but if I plug it into the plug and take it out, plug it in, take it out, the light will eventually come on. Now, I don't know if that's the bright setting or the low setting, dim setting, I'm not sure, but at least it works for the time being. So until then, we, fingers crossed, can get it fixed. But we're going to go ahead and decorate it. I love the piece. We did get a discount on it. I'll go ahead and link it down below just in case it would come back into stock, because I love it. I think it's a really nice piece. And I'll also link a couple that are similar, and just in case you're looking for something that for your homes like it. So I'm super excited to decorate this, and I'll be able to change it out seasonally. So with that all being said, I just kind of wanted to share the process with you, let you know you're not alone if you've gone through this, gotten pieces that were defective. Things go in and out of stock all the time. Furniture pieces take forever to be delivered, and then you get them and you're not super happy with them, or you're happy and something's wrong with them. So we all deal with this, and so just know you're not alone. We all have this to deal with, but let's stay positive, and now we can just jump into decorating the piece, and fingers crossed that we can get the lighting to work. You may remember this piece from a decor haul that I recently shared. I picked this up from HomeGoods for only $29.99, and I knew I wanted it to go somewhere in the shelves. So I'm placing it here on the right side. On the same shelf, I thought it would look good with a stack of books, topped with this beautiful taper candle holder that I picked up from Target. I love the brass finish as well as the feminine ruffle detail at the top of the taper holder. I knew I wanted this gorgeous framed wall art that I picked up from Kirkland's to go on the top shelf. I love the vintage look and feel of this piece. Moving down to the third shelf, I felt that I needed to add a lighter decor piece so that it really pops off of the dark cabinet. I'm placing this angular bowl that came from the Studio McGee line at Target. Working my way down and kind of crisscrossing that lighter color, I'm going to come in with these decorative stackable boxes that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Now they do have a beaded handle to open the top lid, but I prefer a more sleek, modern look, so I'm just going to tuck them inside. To repeat and complement the bowl on the right, I'm bringing in this vessel and placing it to the left on the top shelf. I scored this piece actually from the 75% off clearance sale at Hobby Lobby, and then I just transformed it with a DIY aged pottery technique. Adding to the side, I'm going to bring in another pottery vessel from HomeGoods, only $29.99. This vessel with its light contrasting color to both the cabinet and the DIY pottery makes a statement and draws your eye to that top shelf. Again, referring back to that first bowl, I'm bringing that same color tone to the opposite side on the bottom shelf to balance it out. And I'm adding two matching vessels that I found from HomeGoods. This time, instead of adding a stack of books horizontally, I'm going to stack them vertically with their spines facing towards the backs so that all that you see are the pages and everything looks nice and neutral. And then for a cute little bookend, I'm going to add this decorative pear object that I scored from TJ Maxx on clearance for only $4.50. Bouncing back up to the top shelf and finishing it off, I think it needs a pop of something light in color. So here in this corner, I'm going to bring in this cute planter that I picked up from Walmart. The last and final step is to add some life to the cabinet by adding in pops of greenery. So to that white planter on the top shelf, I'm adding this small faux plant. And then to the angular bowl, I'm going to simply add a few moss balls and call this cabinet done. I'm super happy with how this came out, and I'm looking forward to changing out the decor and sharing how I decorate it through the seasons. Now it's time to show you where the pieces that this cabinet replaced are now. First off, the cabinet that once was there is now in our kitchen, and you might remember it has become our new coffee bar cabinet. The dark finish instantly created a more cozy, moody look, which I'm absolutely loving right now. As far as the vintage style clock goes, it's now going into our office. It's replacing the farmhouse clock that once was there. We'll be revisiting this space real soon and decorating it for early spring, so be on the lookout. All right, sweet friends, that pretty much wraps up today's video. I hope that you enjoyed decorating with me today. I love how the cabinet turned out, and I'm super excited to be able to switch it out according to the different seasons. If you did enjoy it, I definitely would appreciate a big thumbs up. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. And if you haven't already, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Now, as we end our time together, let's go ahead and go to God's Word for an encouraging Bible verse. Today, I'll be reading from Psalm 96, verses 1 through 3. Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Sing to the Lord, praise His name. Proclaim His salvation day after day. Declare His glory among the nations, His marvelous deeds among all peoples. Well, I thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you real soon in my next one. Take care and God bless, friends. Bye.